Welcome back, everyone. Well, we've been enjoying some beautiful weather here. I mean, you can see the snow is all completely melted. But we've been enjoying some weather here that's been like low 50s, upper 40s for like the last week or so. And even though that the weather has been so beautiful, there's one thing you have to remember, and I thought I'd just kind of go over it today with everybody. And as you can see, we got a mess here, but I got to clean this and everything yet. But as you can see, like right here and like back here, these plants on the south side of the area are already beginning to bloom, and they're coming out of their hibernation. As you can see, like here with the ground cover there, and even right here, you can kind of see the daffodils are starting to come up. So, and like I say, I know this is a mess, but can you do to make sure that your plants are okay, especially if they're coming this early? Well, what I would suggest is for something like this, like these right here, these butterfly bush ones that I have, I'm not too worried about those because a lot of this has to get trimmed up, and I have to stand this back up, the trestle here, and I got to get in between here. I've got I think it's this branch right here, I believe, or whatever it is, but there's trees growing up in between here. So yeah, that's one of them. And there's another one right here that's gotta go. So that's all got to be clean. But for the butterfly bush ones like this, I'm just gonna leave those because, like I say, I'm not too concerned about them and everything. And being that they're on the south side of the house, they're gonna stay warm in that. And now for the things like the ground covers, like the lilies or the daffodils, like what I got right here too, you can see on the other side they're coming up already. If you had plants besides those, let's say if you had something like this, and I keep forgetting what this is, but it's like a butterfly bush, because you can see it lets off seed like this, and these just pull right out of the ground. But if you had plants, for example, I could show you. For example, if you had plants like this in the potters like this or whatever, and you were concerned about them, what you can do is if you by some chance had, let's say, some leaves on your property, you could put the leaves over it. You could put straw over it, or you can even take, and this is my own opinion, but you can even take a light blanket and put over that. And again, that's just to prevent the cold air, because I know this week we're supposed to be having temperatures, coming back into, the 30s, upper 30s and all that. So a lot of these plants are really going to be in for a shock. And like I say, again, I'm not too worried about it because it's on the south side here. It gets constant sunlight and everything, so it'll stay warm enough. But like I say, again, if you had them in a planter, out in the open or something, you might want to just end up covering them up for a little bit, especially if the nighttime lows get back down into the 30s or so, because they're really going to be in for a shock. And like I say, I know the weather pattern has been a crazy winter. We only had the one major snowfall in that, but like I say, any which way you can help your plants, you should, because if you remember, over here, you can see I have my rose bushes. I did it in two ways, and I did a video on that to show you the different ways. But this one here is got the breathable bag over it, which keeps the air temperature constant. It protects the crown of the rose bush. And I also had the one over here that it's filled with leaves to protect the crown of the rose bush. And like I say, if you had the plants covered like that, I mean that's great. You can leave them covered and they'll be all right. And for example, this thing, now I've done a video on this one. This one, though, I'm not too worried about because this one ends up growing really, really well. And it's been transplanted. But you can already see, it's already got all brand new leaves on it. And like I say, this will all, this is all going to come back. So I'm not too concerned about that one either. But like I say, I just put a video out here real quick just to, kind of, remind everybody that, we're still in February, and you got to watch, your plants and everything, make sure if you're trying to save them, you save them. And, if you're not too worried about them, then, you can let them roll. But just kind of just going over, some plant stuff with everybody today and all that. So, all right, everyone. Well, take care and stay safe, and join us on the next video because our garden seeds are actually starting to come up. So we're going to start getting back into them for a little bit. They just poked through and all that, and I'll show everybody how they're coming along. And like I say, we got a couple other indoor ones we're going to be starting here, and we're going to, also this year have, like I say, the different gardening stuff and things like that. So, all right, everyone, take care and stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye.